Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since we've all got together. John's been in merry old England visiting the old country. John, how's it feel to be back in the States in a proper time zone?
It feels pretty damn good. How are you, Sullivans? How you guys doing?
Hey, hey, look.
Everybody, my wife is very, very proud of her hair color. So tell her that it looks great because it looks great.
Babe. It looks amazing.
Back to my natural color before I went gray.
Oh,
that's what I said before I went gray. No more red.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna go lighter. A little bit.
You look great, G. You look great. You just keep doing that.
Thanks.
So it's been what, 3 weeks, John?
3 weeks.
Since we've done a stream. We tried to do one last week, and I had too much trouble with our contractors and stuff. We still haven't gotten over the whole construction thing. Our bathroom's still not fixed. We're working on it. What's been going on with you, man, other than England? You know, we haven't talked to you since Stranger Things came out, Thor 4, more Thor, all the Comic-Con announcements.
Oh my God!
What do you? All right, let's do a quick 5 to 15 minute rundown of Stranger Things and Thor real quick.
Oh my God! I will die on this hill. You guys can join me if you want, but I still think Stranger Things season 4 is probably the greatest season of any TV show I've ever watched in my life.
So, are you think they're gonna have season 5?
They definitely
are.
It's definite. I don't know. Like they change their mind every week.
But yeah, I think I went over watched the entirety of Season Things.
Season Things.
Stranger Things.
Season Things.
Until, again, first off, I apologize. For those of you who don't know, I am still jet lagged. I am exhausted right now. But so I watched seasons 1 through 3. Season 4 dropped. Really excited. Binged it. It was amazing. A month later is when we got the last 2 episodes. Watched those. Almost cried. Diane will call me out and tell me I was crying, but I wasn't.
I cried when Eddie died.
Oh, I know. I did.
Spoiler alert
for my eyes out.
The 2 people who haven't seen it
because he is like the best thing that's ever happened to that show.
Yeah, it was great.
And then also when he was talking to his dad, Eddie's dad.
His uncle.
His uncle?
Also was talking to his uncle.
Oh my God, that ripped my heart out right there. Dustin,
It was. You're right. That. Anyway, so again, watch the entire series. Went across the pond to England. I had somebody had the gall to tell me it's like, we watched the first few episodes, didn't really feel it.
Oh.
We proceeded to sit there. One of the first things I did in England was watch the entire season 1 of Stranger Things again. So it was great. I am everybody that is hyped up. I mean, I'll be forever a member of the Hellfire Club. Forever and always, man.
Where is this kid been our life? That kid was amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, he was great.
I mean, like kid, but...
Joseph Quinn, I think.
Yeah, Joe Quinn.
Oh my gosh, have you seen the thing on Facebook with the actors
reacting to the
no, him apologizing for killing him.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, you
dude,
it was
yes.
so crazy.
There's a million of those little I've never been one to be like, the reason I'm watching so many because I don't want this show to end ever. Yeah. But if they end it dude, think about it. If they stick this landing in season 5, it'll probably be one of the best series of television ever.
It already is.
They need to though.
If they never release another episode.
Yeah,
it's pretty strong. It's pretty damn strong.
But with what was it that was on HBO? The Dragons. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was great until the last season.
The last season and a half.
Yeah.
But anyway. Let's not talk about Game of Thrones. All right. So,
not at all.
So anyway, Stranger Things season 4 was amazing. They stuck the landing. It was great. Really excited about season 5.
Yes.
You cannot give me enough content, little blooper reels or backstage interviews with this cast. I have been watching everything, seeing all these people react to it. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing trip. Thank you, everybody who participated in making Stranger Things season 4. It was great. So,
yeah, Colby, what's up?
I was just asking if you got anything you want to add to it.
Yeah, I don't think there's been, in my opinion, I don't know if there's been a better singular season of television ever.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, say what you want about the way it ended. I still think it was the best show on TV overall when it was on.
Oh yeah, for like 5 seasons even.
Yeah. Well, once they caught up to the books.
The dragons came out and it was like awesome. Oh my gosh. And then after that,
once they ran out of source material, it kind of went downhill from there. But yeah, so Stranger Things, great. I can't wait for season 5. Let's talk about Thor: Love and Thunder, because I don't understand we've not had a chance to talk about this yet, and I must have watched a different movie than other people, because
me too.
I had an absolute blast with this movie and it was funny.
Yep.
I love the music. It's not as good as Ragnarok, but 90% of the MCU is not as good as Ragnarok, and that doesn't mean that the movie's bad. I do not understand the mixed reactions and straight up hate for this movie. Dude, Christian Bale is awesome as Gore. He's not in it enough.
No, he's not.
This movie is, you can tell there was like a 4-hour version of it somewhere.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of Thor: Love and Thunder on the editing floor. Yeah, there's a lot of this movie on the floor.
What are your thoughts?
First off, there was no shit. Newcastle, England. It was Thursday when the movie came out over there. I had to wait until Friday to see it. So we're in downtown Newcastle, and we went to go see the Book of Mormon, which was freaking great. It was my first time ever seeing the theater, and it was in England, which was amazing. Saw the Book of Mormon. Anyway, go to a little theater called the 4X, and I start watching Thor: Love and Thunder. The 4X, ladies and gentlemen, is like you're sitting in a Universal ride, and they have the fans, they have the water spraying on you, and the seat moves. So,
oh my god,
dude, it was a lot of fun. And again, I spent like $25 on a movie ticket. I'm like, wow, it's really expensive over here. And then I was like, oh shit, because I didn't know what I was buying. So I sat down. Yeah. There was like it was like a little jet seat. I was like, what the hell is this? I was trying to recline. Nope, can't recline because you're gonna shake your ass for 2 hours.
Shake you around.
Oh my god, it was a blast. Now, here's the thing. My final opinion on Thor: Love and Thunder. I loved it, but I loved it, and I'm gonna tell Colby, and Colby understands when I say this, but I'll explain it. I loved it the same way I loved the first Michael Bay Transformers movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's what I wanted to see. Is it a masterpiece? No. But again, like Colby said, a lot of those MCU movies aren't masterpieces. They're just fun.
Yeah.
They're fun. I got what I wanted. I spent $25 fucking to ride a ride and watch a movie. It was a great time.
Now, I have a question for you guys. I read an article, and tell me if this is true or not, that every member of the Hemsworth family is in the movie. Okay, his son is the one running, obviously.
Okay,
that's him. The little montage of him running, that's his son. The twin is one of the kids in the cage.
Okay.
His wife is the wolf woman that he makes out with.
I believe it.
I knew that one.
And his daughter is his
daughter,
Love. In the movie.
India Rose.
Yeah. Is that true?
Now, his brother also plays Thor.
Well, yeah, that too.
But I didn't see the other him.
Well, okay, yeah, but I'm talking about like his like wife and kids, like just those 5.
That's news to me. I haven't read that article.
Really, I read that article somewhere, and I want to make sure that that's like true.
Yeah, I don't know,
because if that's awesome, that's awesome, because the interaction between him and Love, it really feels like that's his real daughter.
Oh,
yeah, I can believe it.
The chemistry.
The little bit that we see,
well,
sure.
There's like 5 minutes at the end of the movie, but they could really actually take that to the next Thor movie, if there is one.
Yeah.
And build on that chemistry.
There could the only thing I want to add is when I hear people complain about Thor and they bring up their complaint. You know what? I'm not gonna I don't shoot them down about it. Like, if it's too silly, there is a ton of humor in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
and if they say it's this or that, I'm not. The thing is, when somebody has a complaint about the movie, I can't justify them not that being a complaint. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I agree that could be a complaint, but I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So
I loved it. I mean, GNR is one of my top 5 bands of all time, just period. And like, Thor is the fourth solo movie in the MCU. Tony never got a 4th movie. Cap never got a 4th movie. Thor is the first one, and people are just like, why is Hemsworth still doing this? He is this character.
Yeah,
because he's hot.
And yeah,
sorry, that's what women say.
People are just so weird with the nitpick stuff that they do. Like I saw one guy was like, oh, now he can just change his armor at will, with Stormbreaker, and I'm like,
change his armor. Stormbreaker does.
But my point is like he's literally done that in every movie, but it happens off scene every time. In Infinity War, when he's dying, he reaches for Stormbreaker. The next time you see him, his armor is totally different. And in Thor 1,
Cam's favorite scene, by the way.
And yeah, in Thor 1, he gets Mjolnir and his armor forms around him and it's different than it was before. Like he changes armor every movie and it's so subtle. But in this one, they just overtly show him like stab Stormbreaker in the ground and it changes on screen. And people are like, what is this? He can change his armor now? And it's always been that way. It's weird. Some of the stuff that people are
the
nitpicking.
Love story.
That is
stupid love story theme.
Yeah.
Or their theory or whatever with Mjolnir and Stormbreaker and the love triangle.
Yeah, I thought Stormbreaker was hilarious in this movie.
I thought he was too.
As weird as that sounds.
It's like he starts floating.
He just comes in like yeah.
Stormbreaker is this generation's Wilson from Castaway.
Yeah. By the way, Wilson's the most well-rounded character in that movie. All right, so let's
dad jokes.
He is. What do you want from me? All right, so have you heard about? So you hear about this thing though? You hear about this? You hear about this Comic-Con thing?
Oh yeah, keep going. Yes, sir, please.
So, where were you when you found out about phase 5 and 6? Were you still across the pond?
God, what day was that?
Saturday at our time?
Yes. I don't know.
I was in my house.
No. You ready for this? If it was Saturday, I was on a fucking plane.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably didn't hear about it. Yeah.
So you didn't hear about it until you get to the States.
Oh my God. I got to Atlanta. I'm not going to bore you guys with trip details. Got to Atlanta. We're freaking exhausted. And I remember I was laying down on the ground at the airport, and this little thing called Wakanda Forever trailer comes across my screen.
Oh, you popped.
I proceeded to do the first setup. I proceeded to do the first setup I've done in years. I went,
man, your abs are sore, aren't they?
I tell you what, let's actually go ahead and jump since that's the next movie to come out. Let's go ahead and jump right into to Wakanda Forever trailer, sort of deep dive thing. Because we can talk about phase 5 and 6 after that.
Yeah, because this is still phase 4.
Yeah, the next Marvel property is She-Hulk, which I'm just real quick before we get into Wakanda Forever. I can't wait for this show.
I'm excited.
Me too.
I want it's. I don't care if the CGI is not great.
Looks better,
they've
though.
definitely improved it, but like a Ally McBeal procedural fourth wall breaking comedy in the MCU.
Yeah,
sign me up.
Yep.
Really quick before, I'm really excited about She-Hulk. I don't know too much about it. Really excited for that. The other thing I have not talked about with you two yet is the final episode and conclusion of Ms. Marvel. That's another thing that I missed.
Yeah,
that show is like my favorite.
Yeah, we can talk about that real quick.
I love that show. So great.
So there was a point. I think it is. I don't know why. In my opinion, there is always an episode in these Disney Plus series that I feel like it could either do without.
It gets away from itself.
Yeah, it gets away with it. And that was the one where she went back in time. I didn't know what to do there. And I was just like, and I appreciate it though. I appreciate we got to see what is it? Perdition. I understand. All right, I get it. But it kind of, that was the only episode that I got a little disjointed from the Ms. Marvel series. I was like, what's going on?
The first 3 and the last one are great.
Yep, they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing. So so to end it, what do I have to say? It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. There was so much heart in this. Like when you fall in love with not just the character but the family, that says a lot. You're just like, I love all the characters in that freaking show. It was great.
What about that last scene though?
Which one? The one where they
Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, that was
the switch.
Oh yeah, the after credits scene. I believe it was.
She's like, "What just happened?" Like, oh my god!
The biggest the biggest scene in that entire show though is like there's something else about you. It's some form of
a mutation.
And
dude, that little tiny little
you hear it?
It's like what?
And dude, a lot of people didn't hear it because it's actually really subtle and it's kind of stylized.
It is
based on the type of instrument that would be played over there, and it sounds it was really cool. I really dug the show. I wish they had stuck to the formula from the first 2 episodes where they were constantly like showing stuff on screen, like her imagination, and the texting and stuff. They kind of got away from that in the middle episodes, but really just look, not a lot of people know about Ms. Marvel and Kamala Khan, and I thought it was great that we were getting to see episodes directed by people from that culture that know what they're doing, and it wasn't like in your face. Yeah, like, and you could tell that it was authentic.
Oh, by the way, it's New Jerseyans.
Oh God,
because you guys weren't sure.
Everything is legal in New Jersey.
Yeah. And the last thing I'm going to say about Ms. Marvel is I don't think we've had a property like Ms. Marvel that was so like I don't want to say out of left field, but alien as much as Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Moon Knight too.
Moon Knight was a little out there, but it was.
You're talking about like actual cosmic, like.
No, I'm talking about
like completely different.
Oh, really?
Like
you're going to make this property?
That's what I thought you meant at first. Okay.
What I meant is you have this property, like they have this entire library of stuff. And then Marvel rolled the dice on Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel that same way about Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
And they're like, they have this entire library full of stuff, and they rolled the dice on this amazing little show that they did. It was so much fun. And like, I do miss the doodles and her daydreaming that was so prevalent in the very beginning that was gone. I don't know if they did it on purpose to show that she's growing up now. Now she's a superhero, but I don't know, man. But I loved it. I love the show. So it was,
So question, I didn't see the Marvels anywhere in Phase 5.
It's on there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Phase 5.
Okay. Because Captain Marvel's like, what? And she's like in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Now.
And before we get really big into Phase 5, I forgot my drink in the other room. I'll be right back.
Oh, God.
Right. It'll be like this.
Making you jealous.
While John's doing that, we've just been catching up on his trip from back from England. So for those of you watching now, we really appreciate you joining us. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up if you would. Really helps the channel out. We're trying to work on some new videos and things like that. John, so I know you can still hear me and you can't talk yet, so I'm just gonna stall for a couple of seconds. Take your time. Sure, yeah, move your chair around. Yeah. Anyway, let's all right. Let's get into the meat of this. Let's analyze the crap out of this trailer. So
okay,
we just watched it. Again, it's kind of like a refresher. So before we get into it, who are the 96,000 people that disliked this trailer?
Yeah, seriously. Who are you? Because I would like to hear from you and why.
Seriously. Fine. Everybody has their opinion, but opinions can be wrong. So
that is correct.
This is one of the best trailers I think I've ever seen.
It really is.
The music is perfect.
That is my favorite version of that song besides the original that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
So great.
John, real quick before we start actually getting into it, what were your thoughts on this?
I definitely watched it 3 times back to back to back.
Yeah.
Because the first time was like, ooh, and the second time again I was in an airport. And I had to watch it, but I held the phone up to my ear so I could hear it better.
Yeah.
I was like, what is it? What is it? I was kind of doing it like that.
It's such a good version of the song.
And then the third time I saw it, Diane was sitting right next to me. And I lack the capability to unpack this trailer all by myself. So I'm glad you guys are here.
Yeah, for sure.
To assist me because there is so much going on. And I love every freaking shot that they show us. I was joking with Colby when he asked me if I'd seen this trailer before. It's like, you mean how it's Stella gets Wakanda back, It's just like Now to your what you just said about the 96,000 people that dislike it, there are, and I'm not making excuses for anybody, but there are people out there that believe this movie should not be made because of Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah,
but
so there is a very big scene in the trailer about their celebration or their however they. It's all
let's
white.
Get into it.
Yeah, let's watch it. Let's watch the thing.
Okay.
Are we talking or are we just going to watch it?
No, we're not going to hear the audio because I don't want to get a copyright strike.
So where is she? Where is she right here?
I think we open up with Nakia here and she's just kind of thinking about I think when they're all looking out, we're supposed to assume that they're all remembering not only T'Challa but Chadwick himself. So her look here is great. I love the longer hair. I think she's in Mexico somewhere, just based on the pyramid and the
Aztec.
I mean, we don't know what Namor is. We do know that he's apparently not Atlantean. He's Talokan or Talokan or something. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Sorry about that. But
neither do I.
But why? Why are they changing his backstory to what we know him as?
I think because it works better with a more modern sort of war versus
and they're getting away from a classic Marvel and DC trope where they have two characters
both from Atlantis
and they're both kings of the same kingdom. So I think they're trying to get away from that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So they're trying to get away from Aquaman.
Yeah. Because technically Aquaman is a Namor ripoff because Namor actually came out first. Most people would have you believe the other way. But
oh my gosh, there's all this.
What are you gonna do?
MCU, DC crap.
So I think the trailer opens up really perfectly. The song choice is great.
Oh my gosh, so good.
We see Nakia, and then we kind of go through different scenes here. We got Okoye and I can never remember Ramona. Is that her name?
I don't know. I just call her Angela Bassett.
Yeah. It looks like they're going into some Wakandan lab here.
Yep.
And now this scene this is definitely T'Challa's celebration of life here. You can see later on in one little spot there she's actually holding
right there.
The helmet. And so
it's funny because as Americans, we dress in black and it's very somber and it's very but a lot of traditions, apparently this one too, they wear white to celebrate life and this person, what they did and their, I don't know. I just, it's just so different.
Look at the absolute just sense of power in this room.
She's a badass. I'm telling you right now. Dude. Look at that woman. She's a badass.
You don't mess with her, man.
Oh, nope. You don't fuck with that queen.
There was a lot of stuff that happened off scene with Letitia Wright and the whole anti-vax thing, or I can't remember if she was pro or anti, but whatever.
She was anti-vax.
Yeah, I can't remember. And a lot of people are going to make a big deal about that. I couldn't care less. If the movie is good, I don't care what anybody's
politics. If you don't want to vaccinate, then that's fine. You'll get sick. I don't, whatever.
We're not going to get into that. The point is that I don't care what her personal beliefs are.
Yeah.
Just I don't care if Tom Cruise is a crazy Scientologist. Tom Gun Maverick is fucking great.
It's amazing.
He's an amazing actor. I mean, whatever he does. Yeah, exactly.
So you can see she's got the helmet here. God, and some of the Dora Milaje in front of her, I guess, still have some of their weapons and stuff. And I don't know if they are if this is a passing of the torch to a new Black Panther, or if they're literally burying his.
I think that's just a celebration of his life. Yeah.
But Wakanda, just you can tell they're it's going through this crazy time right now with his death.
Mm-hmm.
And also we forget the last time.
So awesome.
I love her.
The last time we saw Wakanda, it was kind of being destroyed by Thanos's.
That's
minions,
true because the next time we saw them was when they came back.
We see we see a glimpse of it in the end of Endgame when they're doing the celebration and stuff. But I mean, we don't really get to go there very long
and see what rebuild they've done.
Apparently, I don't remember the exact words, but there have been people that have done. I'm sorry, this is gonna be difficult. Done translations on this text, and apparently it says "rest in power, T'Challa, our true king," something to that effect. It's all legit, and So now we've got people looking out over the ocean again. I mean, just look at like
that's gonna be a hard part of the movie for us to watch.
Yeah,
like that first like third of the movie when they're like really
because you have to imagine that he's like he's already dead. The character, like they're not going to show him with some other like actor.
But they have to do some kind of ceremony, which we see with the white.
I feel like it's going to open with that.
It's going to be hard to watch.
Yeah,
I mean that man was. I mean, like besides the movie, that man Chadwick Boseman as a character, as a person in real life, was amazing.
Yeah,
that man was visiting cancer patients, and no one knew
I've
that
heard,
he had colon cancer. No one knew.
I've heard that, and this could be wrong, but the consensus is that T'Challa himself actually did pass away from cancer in the MCU. So they're going to use it as a way to say, like, to bring awareness to it, to say, like, you know, if it can take someone that powerful, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to raise awareness about it and stuff.
By the way, him and the other Disney character that died within their early 40s is why the new age of colon cancer screening is 45. Sorry, my PSA as a nurse, 45 years old, you get your first colonoscopy.
Yeah, I had one last year early, and it wasn't. It wasn't the worst thing ever. The prep was worse.
And what did they say? If you had waited 10 years to 50,
they said, I don't need to get into it, but if I had waited, it could have been bad. So we'll just go with that.
Just saying.
So you know, I really like how it kind of, these first couple of scenes are sort of like a documentary style. How they're just kind of like, you know, looking at people just remembering. I don't know if these scenes are going to be in the movie. Because they all seem like they're different places. Like, I don't think she's anywhere near where her mother was there.
No.
But I don't know.
Like California.
Yeah. Now this scene right here, dude. So this is crazy. I think they've swapped the Namor origins, because his mom is I can't remember. Wait, is his mom Atlantean, or no? His dad is just a regular person, right? In the comics,
I don't know, man.
I think so.
Well, so maybe
mom's
a regular person.
So maybe they haven't. Look at the little wings on his feet.
That's awesome.
Like
that is awesome.
Yeah, and it looks like they're in really shallow water there. So I'm curious if like his mom is actually human.
Yeah, like a water birth.
And maybe his dad is the mutant, because that would be a reversal.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, it has to be, because if you look, she has dark skin. All the true Atlanteans are blue skinned. So
yeah,
I guess they kind of are switching his dad and his mom, which is fine.
He's really in a lot of shadow. You can't see him, the dad.
Yeah, dude, that shot right there, I was like, what are we looking at here? This is just the coolest thing ever. Like, I don't know.
That's a fucking queen right there.
No, that's Namor.
That's Namor.
Yeah, he's got the Mayan like jaguar headdress on. Well, yeah, I don't think they're gonna show, you know, a chick naked in the trailer.
Well, I don't know. Okay, see now, I see now. You're making me look at his nipples. I wasn't looking there before. I'm sorry, I'm a chick. I don't look there.
How freaking huge are these whales? Because look, these are Atlanteans, or I keep saying Atlanteans. I just found out today that they're apparently,
for the purposes of this video,
right? They
will be Atlanteans.
Yeah. So look, I mean, these whales are huge, dude.
What's up, Project Zombie Feet? Zamafad?
Sperm whales, though.
No, they look like they were humpback whales, which are not usually that big. So I'm pretty sure this is the sort of like the kind of military or paramilitary organization that's going to get between Atlantis and Wakanda. And I think this is where the main conflict is going to come. I think that whoever this is discovers, you know, that I'm just gonna keep saying Atlantis. Atlantis has vibranium, and I think that's where this war starts between Wakanda, because these are Wakandans here. So, dude, that is the throne room at the top of the mountain in Wakanda, and it's flooded. So you want to talk about a ridiculous amount of water that Namor has just flooded Wakanda with. Like,
and is that Shuri?
Yeah, that's definitely Shuri. I mean, this is insane. Okay, so this chick right here, is her name is so hard for me to pronounce. Riri Williams. She plays a character who is an MIT engineer who develops her own Iron Man suit essentially, and becomes the character Ironheart. So, so she's getting her own Disney Plus series.
And there's another thing about her.
What?
She's a variant of Kang.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yep.
That even speaks more to the Phase 5 stuff because we'll get to that later. So she becomes the sort of new, version of Iron Man. She just develops her own suit called Ironheart.
The girl there in red.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you even see her. I'll show you later. It shows her. Dude, what is so okay? Little baby Namor there.
Yeah, Namor there.
So is he burning this house? Is this his mother's place?
Yeah. I think that this is it's gonna have to do with his character development. I think this is like this. It's either he's young royalty and he's seeing what his father is doing or something, or this is what happens to people that this is what should happen to people that dump toxic waste in the ocean or whatever the hell it is.
Eric, that's weak. That's weak, dude.
Wakanda the sea.
That's weak. You better not.
Wakanda the sea.
Too much time around the kids there, Eric.
This match cut they have from little kid Namor to adult Namor right here that's perfect, dude.
Yeah.
That's great.
And so I guess they're going back to M'Baku's stronghold in the mountains. You remember it snows there, and I guess they may have already been attacked by Atlantis at this point, and maybe they're trying to get him to help. What is he looking at there?
Yeah, we don't like. Let me tell you, if there is one bit of this entire trailer, I wish we could use the audio for. It's Angela Bassett's quote right here because it's freaking amazing. I've given my entire family. Okay,
be quiet.
All right.
I don't know if it's actually going to do it, to be honest.
Dude, it's okay. I'm just saying, but it's huge. Everything that she says right here is pretty big.
But
it's gone. It's gone.
Gotta go to the beginning.
Yeah, dude, she's so
she's fired up. She's fired up, dude.
She says her entire family is gone. Like, does that mean Shuri too?
Yeah, I don't know what that could possibly mean, unless, and I don't think they will do this, but Shuri and T'Challa both got dusted. So if she is doing that scene during the blip, then that that would make sense narratively, but it removes all the emotional weight from the scene. So I don't think they will go that route. So
you want to go back to the beginning, like most powerful woman in the world.
Watch this. The guys lower their microphones because they're like, all right, it's your show. Like, go. Someone translated this too, and it more or less says exactly what you think it would say. It's hard to watch this. Like, it's
gonna be a rough movie to watch. We have to understand we're not going in to watch a Marvel superhero movie, because yes, we are towards the end,
Eric,
but the beginning is going to be very, very emotionally packed.
You're banned.
Yeah.
Okay? You're banned.
What did he say?
He's out of bubbles. Now come the troubles.
Oh
now come the troubles.
Stop. No, like the first part of this movie is going to be very, very emotionally packed. We have to.
I'm pretty sure the whole entire movie.
We have to lay T'Challa to rest.
Yeah.
And because he did not tell anyone that he had colon cancer and died on us. I mean, I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm saying that in the way that he was very secretive about his illness. He didn't want anyone to know. And he really did, because when he died, we were all in like hiding. We were all in.
Yeah, I remember where we were. When we found out.
Yeah, it was 2020. We were all like banned to our houses. We were all like, no, don't go out unless you're necessary. So no one knew what he looked like. There was a video release of him a couple months before he died.
Yeah, he
really
looked really rough. Yeah,
but no one knew that, and he recorded. I mean, an Oscar did he win an Oscar
for
I
don't remember
the movie about the woman. This
Black something Black Bottom. That one.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Black Bottom movie. He recorded that and won. I mean, even if he didn't win, he was nominated for his performance in that movie. I mean, so we have to pay tribute to that man, actor, character, whatever, because he was.
Yeah, they've shown in the. Based on what we've seen, that they're definitely gonna.
Yeah, they are going to
give him a good send off. So, you see the Atlanteans here. There's the Ironheart that I was telling you about. Like, so I guess she's making her first, version of the suit here. So I actually didn't realize that she was a Kang variant. That completely changes everything. So,
it does.
How is that even? How is that even a thing? Like,
that she's a Kang variant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not like in disguise as Kang, right? Okay.
She's totally a chick.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
But, there's a lot of stuff coming up in these next movie titles when we get to them that a lot of stuff is going to come to light.
You can totally see his little wings here. It's funny because Namor's design from the comics, like straight up, is lame as shit. But this works.
They didn't make it look stupid.
Yeah, and look how the Atlanteans are diving into the water and he doesn't even move. He's like, I'm not doing anything. And M'Baku there is trying to, it looks like it's about the same scene or similar. I'm really afraid M'Baku is just actually going to get killed here because Namor is an Omega level mutant. I don't think they're going to go that route in this movie, but just so much quick stuff
away
here.
So quick. You're like, what's going on?
And
there?
It looks like there's other maybe warring factions in Wakanda again.
Oh,
you know? Is that Border Tribe versus
maybe?
Normal? Yeah, I can't tell. Okay, so this chick is apparently Okoye's new love interest now. But I don't know if she is she's in blue. I don't know what her affiliation is.
So we don't know what she does.
One of M'Baku's men are standing behind her too.
Yeah, well, there's also, there's a couple there's a couple Dora Milaje in this picture too. So I'm assuming she's fighting on Wakanda's side, but I don't know what her deal is as far as the armor.
Rank is.
Yeah, because she's got like a lightsaber or something.
Yeah,
like a little
light dagger. She can cut toast with it and stuff. All right, so and then dude, this right here, I want Namor to get. Ultimately, Namor is a hero in Marvel, but he's also an anti-hero a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. So, I want him to get his screen time and his this is not going to be the Thanos. This is not going to be a Thanos movie, for Namor. But I want him to kind of like the way they did Killmonger in the first one, where you hate him, but at the same time, it's is he wrong?
The thing is, with Killmonger, he dies. We want Namor to live on and do something else.
Yeah,
do we not?
Yeah, Namor, I think is ultimately going to become a good guy, but I just like how they're really leaning into the different cultures here instead of going the straight Atlantis route because we've seen that it's lame.
It's DC.
Yeah.
Which is lame.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm just not a DC fan.
It's been done.
Yeah.
So
we need a new path.
This is cool. This chick apparently is one of his lieutenants and stuff, but I don't know if because we see her on the bridge earlier. I'll see if I can find it. It doesn't matter. But she doesn't have blue skin here. So I don't know if the effect has not been added or if they find some way to. I don't know.
Or if this
man.
is not totally Atlantean, for lack of a better term.
But look, Wakanda's getting flooded here. This is the throne. This is the throne room at the top of the mountain where they mine the vibranium. this amount of water
after his like scene, that's got to be like, this movie's gonna suck. It's gonna be so hard to watch. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be crying all the time. So if anyone wants to come with me with bags of tissues, please.
I won't be crying.
Go ahead.
I refuse.
So supply my tissues, because look at that.
This is stuff that I'm gonna have trouble with.
I can't watch that.
Little kids are drowning and stuff like. Dude, Foye is so awesome.
I want to know who she's fighting right there. I want to know.
Dude, this shot right here. Dude, look at that, man.
That is awesome.
Neymar's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I mean,
he's not fucking around.
I really like how they're leaning into, his culture and stuff as well, instead of just the traditional, white guy in a Speedo with wings. Like, this is a fully realized character here. I mean, there's just so much stuff going on, dude. Like, there's so hard.
That looks like U.S. military.
Yeah,
there's some military power. Like, what the hell y'all doing sneaking up on Wakanda? You guys know better than that shit,
right, dude? Okay, his
Look
throne,
at that throne
is a fucking megalodon jaw, dude.
Come on.
I mean, like, how awesome is this guy?
He's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait to see Namor.
Like, we don't deserve Namor right now, dude. Like this, like I'm just, man,
it's ridiculous right there.
That's the coolest thing. I mean, that is just so awesome. And this, okay.
So
this appears to be about, either of Wakandans or from Wakanda, and then the Atlanteans are going to attack them. I can only think of one reason why Wakanda would even have a boat and go out into the ocean, but I'll get into it in a little bit. John may know what I'm talking about, but like, dude, okay. First of all, you can see their wires there. So
dude, oh my God. Yes. That's so terrible.
No, I think it's meant to be that way.
We're kidding. Dude. They're tethered to the thing, and it's a safety line, like in the movie, not.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, that shot is actually really awesome.
I know, it is really cool.
Yeah. So, okay.
Here's the thing, and the thing is,
I'm so on the fence with this one, man.
Is this a chick? Is this Shuri, or is this a dude? Colby has mentioned Killmonger.
So. It doesn't look big enough to be Killmonger to me. The color scheme is right. And we know Killmonger was buried at sea. So Wakandans would need some type of way to get his body back, because they in the first movie proved that you have to have the physical body and the heart-shaped herb at the same time to be able to do the thing, right?
However, though, is she wearing these colors to tribute Chadwick or T'Challa by not wearing his purple colors?
I mean, I think it's Shuri, and
I think it is too. Look at the.
I gotta find the picture.
Arm.
I gotta find the picture, but
look at the. It's just.
I don't think.
I mean, yes, the thigh is big.
It's not here. Hold on. Here's the thing. I think it's Shuri. I don't think this is necessarily Letitia Wright. Okay, because she is tiny. Like. But
if you shoot it in the right film, like
I know,
the camera can close.
But like when they walk out of the Doctor Strange portal in Endgame, like her arms, you can like see through them. Like if she goes through a crack in a floor, she's just gonna fall through it. Like she is tiny.
CGI can do a lot.
And that's what I'm thinking here is that there's some it's on the back here. I cannot find the picture, but there is a picture at one point where Shuri is wearing this necklace that looks very similar to something that maybe it's here, that a Black Panther would use. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Okay, see that?
Oh yeah.
So
she flips that around.
So if you look at the little 2-prong thing here, is that this part right here?
Yeah.
I think that it's all, and plus look,
canonically,
I was just gonna say they have precedent from the comics.
Yeah.
Shuri totally could be the next Black Panther.
Yep.
I don't know that I love it though. Like I'd much rather it be Nakia or Okoye personally.
Yeah.
But I understand like Shuri would be the next in line. So
look at
Namor right here, like on his knee, like getting up, because I'm assuming he just got, hit by something.
Okoye is just like she's too much of a badass to be that. She wants to fight
she's too much of a badass.
She wants to fight for the king, not be the king.
Sure. Yeah. But I mean, the mother asked Nakia to do it in the last movie, and she was like, "Please take it." And Nakia was like, "No, I'm like just an assassin. Like I'm not like."
That's the thing. Nakia and Okoye not gonna do it.
There's no way that's M'Baku. Like 100%, that's not M'Baku. M'Baku's like 3 times the size of this person, and Michael B. Jordan's a big dude. So
Michael B. Jordan is dead.
I know, but that's never been a problem ever.
I know it's never been a problem.
Any Marvel property ever, doesn't matter.
It's a Shuri. Okay, it's a Shuri.
Especially in Black Panther when we literally see people come back, anyway. So
Thor's died and come back. Doctor Strange literally died in the same movie, but even the live Doctor Strange brought back the dead Doctor Strange.
It's a Shuri. It's a Shuri.
Yeah.
Okay.
and here's the thing. There's no guarantee that this is even a real person. This whole thing could be CGI. B, this may be Shuri's character, but it may be a stunt person, and it's not actually Letitia Wright.
Yep.
So I don't know. I think the fact
spending a lot of time looking at this ass.
Well,
by the way.
that's the only shot we have. Like I do think like Namor looks good. I'm just
these pictures are pulling up.
What do you want me to do?
It's a dick.
Like dude, this scene's gonna be cool. I mean, the whole. I just hope Namor gets his his due.
I think Namor is. We've seen a lot of him in the trailer.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be enough about Namor to introduce him
that
as
shot right there, dude. That's so good.
Namor,
that is great.
All right, you want to talk a little bit more about the other, now Phase 5, because that's the end of Phase 4.
So that took a lot out of me. that trailer is hard to watch in a sense.
It's going to be hard to watch because we have to pay. I mean, we have to lay T'Challa to. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, John, but do you remember where you were when you heard that Chadwick Boseman had died?
Nope. Do not recall where I was.
I do. Do you?
Yeah. There's a lot of people like that though. There's a lot of people that were like.
Well, it was just because we weren't doing anything, and it just sort of we were all together, and it just sort of happened. Like we weren't anywhere; we were home. So, like in my mind, I just remember exactly where I was.
Okay.
So kind of like how you were on the plane when this stuff dropped, like you didn't see it, right? It makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, if Kevin Feige is to be believed, they had no idea this was happening, and I don't see any reason. Like he's always been, straight up about the MCU. So I feel like he is going to do the proper send off for T'Challa and Chadwick here.
I mean, he performed Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Is that what it's called?
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah. And he was, I don't know if he won or not. I really wish I knew. He was nominated for an Oscar for that role, and he played it while he was fighting colon cancer.
He was also in a Spike Lee movie. I forget what it was. It was he played a soldier as part of a squad in Vietnam, and then
Defy Bloods. Yeah.
He was also.
He got a post-humanus on there.
I don't know if he. I can't remember if he won. He's
been
nominated.
Yeah, he did. It was posthumous.
Critics' Choice Awards.
Oh, really?
For Academy Awards, he was nominated. He's won some Golden Globes and stuff. So I mean, he never had a chance to really like his career was like he was becoming a superstar.
That man was amazing, and no one knew. He would not tell anyone, and he went to Children's Hospital dressed as Black Panther, and he was just he was the literal definition of a role model. I mean, that man was amazing, and we lost him way too soon.
Let's get on to Phase 5 because I'm tired of thinking about this.
No, you're not tired. You're sad.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah. So, all right. So, Phase 4 ends. The next property is going to be She-Hulk Attorney at Law, which is like less than 3 weeks away. Sounds like that's.
Come on.
Yeah. I want it to be out yesterday.
Yeah, girl.
And then we close.
It's gonna be fun.
Phase 4 with
Wakanda
Forever. John, your thoughts on Phase 4 overall, compared to some of the other
phases?
Yeah, I mean, Phase 3 is so good.
Yeah.
That if you take Phase 3 out, I think 4 is in line with the other stuff that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people say it sucks.
Yeah, so Phase 4.
Yeah.
There are a few things that I do think they are doing incorrectly in Phase 4. Okay. Number one, like Colby was here for my rant about how much I do not like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, right? I do not like that movie. I tried to rewatch it on the plane ride. Could not do it. I'd rather listen to the goddamn jet engine.
That's so weird.
So what do you not like? I mean, like, what do you not like about
it? I've said plenty about it. You can go back and watch our entire stream. All I do is talk about how much I hate that damn movie. Okay. Now, one of the things is to the average film goer, right? Where if you did not watch 8 hours of WandaVision, you have no idea why she's upset about not having kids. You have no idea why she's turning evil. You have no idea about what Doctor Strange is like. I'm not here to talk about what happened in Westview. You know what I'm saying? You don't know this.
What the hell is Westview?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are you talking about? You know, so
that's Marvel's plan to get you to watch everything.
But at the same time, is that a good plan? Not everybody's going to do that.
No.
And because again, like, and you could even ask Colby, I did not enjoy WandaVision. So I didn't enjoy WandaVision. I went into expecting Doctor Strange was going to be something else, and I was just completely the entire movie. And so you combine that with WandaVision.
It's the Iron Man 3 thing for me. Like, the trailer gave me a different movie than what I got, and it was like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah.
So anyway, then again, and to everybody who loves it, I'm all about it. But if you ask me why, I'll tell you exactly why. But I'm not going to do it now. And then right after that, let's see. And then if you look at all the Marvel shows, there are some, like, I don't think there was one perfect series at all from the Marvel Disney Plus. Agree. So
Moon Knight was so close, and then the finale just.
And so anyway, so when you include that in these phases, I believe those are strikes against it. Because at the same time, like, ask me how many times I've watched Spider-Man No Way Home. I've watched that movie like 5 times. How many times have I gone back and watched? How many times have I gone back and watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah, I said the exact same thing the other day. The TV shows, while good, are ultimately forgettable. Like, they're not rewatchable. They're just not.
Yeah,
it sucks.
So that means because it is included in Phase 4. Is it fatigue? Fatigue is the wrong word. It is a series needs to be as long as a series needs to be. When they go into making these things, they don't need this needs to be an 8-episode series. No, you come out with an idea, you look down at it, you have these guys that make millions of dollars to make these decisions. Be like, you know what? WandaVision doesn't need to be an 8 to 9 hour series. It needs to be closer to like 5 or 6 hours. Let's make that into like 6 episodes. So,
Obi-Wan Kenobi didn't need to be 6 episodes.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of those instances where I believe people feel like there are those instances, like, because I love this shit. Like, particularly me, I am excited for everything coming out, but I am going to, like, if I start watching She-Hulk, and by episode 4, I log in, I hit play, and I'm on my phone already. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to watch this? Because I want to see the story that happens with Abomination in case he pops up in a movie somewhere down the road.
Right.
But I have absolutely nothing invested in the show because I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I understand why Phase 4 has felt a little flat. And it has a lot to do with, when you're getting way too much content and you have no idea what you're supposed to be watching. There has been absolutely nothing said at all about the movies within their own context. Like, we have not heard a single thing about the Eternals since the Eternals in any MCU property at all whatsoever.
And there's a hand coming out of the earth.
So
that should be a thing.
Guys coming out of the planet.
And we've had some kind of callback to every other movie ever since the dawn of the MCU. 2008 Iron Man hit. Outstanding. We got the most amazing stinger post-credit thing ever. Whether we're here to talk about I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative. The next movie, 4 or 5 months later, The Incredible Hulk comes out. After credit scene I'm telling you,
it's the end of the movie. It's actually not an ATS.
Yeah. So it's just like, hey, we're putting it's fucking Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark talking to General Ross about we're putting a team together. We have not had any of that at all in Phase 4.
Yeah, it's all just been like bullshit.
It's all separate.
And so even in like the only kind of like cohesive thing is they sporadically talk about the blip or the snap. And that's it. They talk about the snap and they talk about the blip, and that is all we get.
Yeah, the problem with Phase 4 that I think that people need to give it a little bit of like slack on is Phase 1 had 3 main characters, right? Like the big 3. Okay, now we've got like 40 characters that we're trying to all catch up with. So Phase 4 is going to feel a little disconnected and disjointed and stuff because it is kind of all over the place. But it's basically the new Phase 1. It's going to take longer. Like, I was shocked when they said that Wakanda Forever is going to end Phase 4. I'm like, then what the fuck has Phase 4 been about? It's like Phase 1 and Phase 2 and Phase 3 all have their own they have their own arc, right?
Yeah.
Phase 4 is just like a hodgepodge. It's like you get a show and you get a show. It doesn't it doesn't blend together. Anyway. Let's talk about Phase 5. So, let me share again.
We deep dive Wakanda Forever.
So, the first part of Phase 5 is going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and this is going to be the first time that we actually see Kang, and it's crazy. It's
Loki.
Since then, it's crazy because that show has only been out for like a year. And it feels like it's been 5.
Oh my god!
You know,
it does feel like long ago.
It feels like it's been so long since they talked about Kang, and it's like, where is Kang? When are they going to bring him in? And it's like, it hasn't been that long. COVID had just messed with people's perception of time. You know?
Yeah. By the way, Kang, freaking phenomenal.
What?
Kang, awesome.
Kang?
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Kang.
Yeah.
Kang.
Yeah, he's great.
He's awesome.
MODOK apparently is going to be in it as well.
That looks cool.
I'm curious to see what that does.
That looks cool.
And then after that is Secret Invasion, which is a
that's a Disney Plus series.
Plus show.
Yeah.
I think they're like alternating movie show, unless I may be wrong on that one. We'll see.
Oh, so is Colby in it?
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, look, I am going to watch all the Disney Plus shows.
Yes.
But still, the movies are still where the meat of the stuff happens. Just like Star Wars. Like, the shows are great. The movies should be where the most of it is.
So that's Secret Invasion that talks about how Samuel L. Jackson was out.
We don't
off world.
We have no idea.
I mean, like, it says that.
You need to go get something to clean that up. Sorry.
Sorry.
Why did you do that? Sorry. Just spilled something. Hold on.
It's okay.
Anyway,
everything is fine.
Secret Invasion. I mean, we'll see. I'm not, like dying to see that. We'll see. Guardians 3 needed to come out like 3 years ago. Like,
yeah,
they announced this so long ago. It's been by the time this movie comes out, it will have been 6 years between
since Guardians 2.
Guardians 2.
Oh my god!
And 2017. And it's just like so much other stuff has come out since then. God damn it, dude! There's shit. Janine spilled her drink all over my desk.
You're fine. You're gonna be fine.
No, it sucks. Okay, this is the next one is the only one that I really just don't care about. Like Echo. I mean, I don't think that character warrants her own show.
Yeah.
Now, there was talk that maybe this was actually going to be like a secret Daredevil movie, or Daredevil project kind of.
Yeah.
But then we found out it actually is just about her. Sorry, I'm trying to clean this.
No, you're good, man.
I don't know, dude. Here, I'm gonna mute. Let me know your thoughts on the stuff that we covered so far.
All right.
Upcoming properties.
Okay, so on the upcoming properties, I completely agree. Echo, I have no idea. I mean, maybe it has a lot to do with Wilson Fisk. I don't know. Main function. I'm just going to read what Eric Foster just said. The main function of Phase 4 seems to have been about zooming out for a wide shot, establishing the larger temporal, dimensional, mythological scope for Phase 5 or scope of Phase 5. You know what? You have a really good point there, Eric. But at the same time, you know, if you do that and it feels like a drag, like to me, like there were certain parts that it felt like a drag to get to where we were going. Was that successful? You know, and the only way we're going to know Phase 4 was successful is going forward and seeing what happens with Phase 5 and Phase 6. That is when we'll be able to tell exactly how good Phase 4 was.
Yeah. Sorry, we were listening. It's just been chaos since.
Stop.
Don't spill your drink.
You knocked it over.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think so. You can't prove that. So anyway, Echo, just I don't know, man. Like, I'll watch it.
What is it?
Remember the deaf chick from?
Oh, her. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how excited I am about this.
It's Arrested Development. Her. All right. So next after that is Loki season 2, which I'm glad they are bringing that back.
You could bring Tom Hiddleston into every movie in the MCU, and
you can.
I'll
be happy.
I still think
he's a great guy.
I still think Loki. I still think Loki overall, the series, is probably the best MCU show. Moon Knight, man, like Moon Knight had a chance to be really special. The finale just didn't do it for me, dude.
Yeah, I'll disagree. I'll disagree. Like I still like, just because of how fun Miss Marvel was. Miss Marvel has been my favorite Disney Plus show.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about best. Like it's because I'm always one of those people. Like Empire's the best Star Wars film. Return of the Jedi is my favorite. Like I think overall Loki was the best MCU show. But anyway, that's just me.
Yeah.
Next, Blade, and that's like another thing that I've been waiting for so long because
look at that. It's a summer movie, man. Oh no, wait, no. What is that?
Summer 2023.
Yeah. This movie.
Oh no, that's okay.
This movie, as in like the Wesley Snipes Blade, is the reason why we have the MCU today. It saved Marvel movies, just period. And so it's about time.
Oh, so what's his name? How do you say that?
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah. He's Blade.
He's Blade. Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
We hear his voice. We hear his voice at the end of Eternals.
When
Jon Snow is looking at the
Jon Snow, who we really need to get in there too. Is he in there?
Oh my God.
Ghost Rider and Blade have a
he
team.
Needs to be Ghost Rider.
Wolverine's in there too.
Needs to be Ghost Rider.
Midnight Suns, which could be cool. But anyway, next is gonna be Ironheart, which is what we talked about earlier. I have a hard time saying her name. Riri Williams is the character, and she is gonna debut in Wakanda Forever. So we'll see how that goes.
And how does she fit in there?
We don't know.
So
she's a student, and she makes her own Iron Man suit.
Oh yeah, right.
And this is the little thing I'm going to. Again, this is also the reverse thing that I just mentioned. Where I don't know how big of a part she's going to have in Wakanda Forever, but this movie, Wakanda Forever, launches in November, and here we are, Ironheart, fall of 2023. That's an entire year. That's
what I was saying earlier. They've got so many properties now; they have to spread them out, and it just sucks, But it is what it is. I mean. The next one is
the good thing for them is they have a lot of crap that they can just like spread it out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They have to. There's no, logistically they can't do it without that. So this show actually had a title change. It was called Agatha House of Harkness, and they've changed it to Coven of Chaos. So we'll see how.
I think she's going to get some super friends. She's going to get some super witch friends, man.
Or it's just about her origin and all that. We don't know, dude.
Her origin will be kind of boring because we've already kind of seen it, though.
I don't have any idea what the show's about. Though. I mean, I don't know what the show's about. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then next is going to be Daredevil Born Again, which is apparently going to have an 18 episode.
That's the big news
for its first season, which is good because I remember watching Daredevil on Netflix, and we were just like, this show is so fucking good.
Yeah,
you know? We just like fell away from it though. Why?
Well, because they canceled it.
Well, no, Disney got its rights back.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to this. I mean, we're going to see Daredevil in the next show. No,
Hulk,
She-Hulk, yeah,
right.
And then Captain America 4, New World Order, Sam Wilson,
yes,
Captain America. I don't know if they've announced Bucky yet or any of that stuff. We'll see. I mean, we have no idea. Like, we're starting to get really far away now, and we don't know what any of these stories are.
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts is next. I mean, we do kind of have an idea of how that's going to work because of the characters they've been introducing and doing deeper dives with the shows.
So that's like what their answer to Suicide Squad.
I mean, everyone says that, but
they've got Julia Louis-Dreyfus and
it's
that
not,
whole
Suicide Squad is like out, like they are public villains, right? They are outed villains, whereas Thunderbolts are just sort of like
they're all anti-heroes.
Yeah, like Deadpool may be in there sometimes, and like Abomination is not horrible right now. Yeah, Yelena Belova is not the worst person ever, but they're not great people either. You know,
it's Deadpool, it's Ghost Rider, it's Moon Knight, it's God bless. Even Daredevil has been
U.S. Agent John Walker and Taskmaster.
Punisher is a Thunderbolt.
Yeah, so it could be cool. So that's Phase 5. I was shocked that they even gave us anything
in
regarding
Phase
6. I was like, holy crap, when is this?
Like D23
when is this going to
news?
end? Yeah, so they announced Fantastic Four. Is the first thing. Well, actually, the second thing in Phase 6. There is a fall 2024 thing that comes before that. I imagine it's probably a TV show or something. But then they said we can't tell you the whole thing about Phase 6. So here's some Avengers teases, and then they announced the Kang Dynasty, and then they announced Secret Wars, and they only come out like 6 months apart from each other. 5 months.
That means
apart,
they're gonna wrangle up about 50 A-list actors, and they're gonna film those two movies together.
So the Kang Dynasty will basically be very similar to Infinity War, where Kang is probably going to win, and then it's going to lead into the events of Secret Wars, and then all of the multiverse stuff is going to fight each other, and we're going to have X-Men versus freaking Avengers, and we're going to have it's just going to be insane.
Yeah, a lot of the blanks we think are X-Men movies.
Yeah, I mean they have to be. I mean, like I feel like the ones they didn't show have to be X-Men properties, or at least like some of them, but
and then
we'll see
who's playing as Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
that's all going to be announced at DT3. T3.
Apparently, they're announcing the consensus is that they're going to announce the cast for Fantastic Four at D23. So we'll see. Well, do you want John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic?
Yes,
I do too.
But do you want his wife as Sue Storm?
Yes.
Okay.
I would be fine with both of them. I like Emily Blunt. I think they're probably a little too old though, both of them, to start. I don't know. It's so weird. Like, who would you pick for Johnny Storm?
Let me see.
Chris
Evans.
Evans.
Zac Efron.
Well, that's been the rumor forever. I just don't know, man. I don't know if the fan castings are going to be 3 for 3 on all of those.
And at the end of the day, it almost really doesn't matter who they cast this thing.
Yeah.
I don't care how much credit they give Vin Diesel for voicing Groot.
That's what I said.
You can almost put that on auto-tune, man.
We were talking about it the other day, and I was
like, who would be? Yeah, I was like, who would be Thing?
You'd be Thing. I'm like, who cares? I mean, it's just hire Arnold Schwarzenegger to say it's collaborating time.
Yeah.
You can hire Cam to do it.
Get to the clobbering. So yeah. Anyway,
up and at them.
up and at them. Yeah. All right, we've rambled on for over an hour here. So John, man, your thoughts on everything that was announced for Phase 5 and 6 coming up.
I think we kind of touched on it with Echo. I think that's the only thing I'm not looking forward to, and it's only because you're right though. It's like, where's my fucking Punisher show, man?
Yeah.
If you want to do a show about a badass, and where's the Punisher? Where's Ghost Rider? And I hate saying that because, and I might eat my own words because I was also one of those guys when I saw Miss Marvel pop up on their spreadsheet. Well, when it was coming out, I'm like, where the fuck's the Punisher? Where's Ghost Rider? I was that guy, and who knows, man? Maybe they'll shock me and surprise me. I mean, I'm sure in Echo we'll realize that Wilson Fisk isn't dead.
Yeah,
and it's I don't the most exciting, I think, and again, I think every time we talk about this, I tell you the thing I'm most excited for is the thing that's right down the road, which is Wakanda Forever. I'm so excited for that movie. I'm ready for it. I hate to dismiss She-Hulk, but it's fucking Black Panther Wakanda.
It comes
Forever.
out in 3 weeks. She-Hulk does. So we're gonna get a taste of that really, really soon. But before I saw. Before all of Phase 4 was basically done, my most anticipated property was Thor: Love and Thunder. Moon Knight was number 2, and then Wakanda Forever was a very close third, basically tied with Moon Knight. So I'm really, really looking forward to this, man. I think they nailed that trailer. I want it to make sense, narratively, and not just like, well, they had to do this because. I want it. I mean, it sucks that he's gone, but I want the movie to be good anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I had to pick a Phase 5 property that I'm excited about, let me see here. Thinking it's not Ant-Man and Quantumania. It's probably Blade.
I was gonna say Blade for me, probably.
Yeah, it's probably Blade.
Or Guardians 3 because it's been so long. It's been 6 years since Guardians 2. Plus, we're gonna get to see Adam Warlock in Guardians 3.
Yeah, and again, the Guardians thing for me, man. There's already like Dave Bautista saying that he's done with Drax or whatever it is. There's a lot of things that I'm not looking forward to in Guardians 3. Like, what is this might be James Gunn's last Guardians movie.
Yeah,
right.
you're not looking forward to it because it's gonna be the end.
Kind of. And what if they exactly? I don't know, man. Now who knows, man? Everybody goes in, they give it 100%, and it's freaking amazing. I'll eat my words then, but but I want to see a Blade movie because I think Blade we get into the more demony aspect of it, and we have a higher chance of seeing movie monsters, Blade versus the movie monsters, Blade and Ghost Rider getting together and teaming up.
Wait a minute, where is the Marvels? You mentioned that earlier and you said you didn't see
me?
You said
I didn't see them.
See the Marvels
go back to the Phase 5 spreadsheet.
No, wait, hold on. That's Ms. Marvel, sorry. Is it before? It can't be Phase 4 because that's about to end. Where the hell is the Marvels? Isn't on here.
It says 2023.
Huh?
It says 20.
Yeah, that's weird.
July 28th, 2023.
Huh? Yeah, it's not on here. Okay, whatever.
Is it on the long spreadsheet though?
No,
I don't know.
Going left to right.
No, I don't know. I was looking at this other screen. I forgot I wasn't sharing it. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I am intrigued to see where they go with that, just because I do like Monica Rambeau's character and I do like Kamala Khan a lot, but
she's great.
We'll see how that one turns out. I don't know, man. Carol Danvers is just a little too overpowered, I think. Anyway, I think we should probably go ahead and end it, man. It's been a while. We had a great time tonight analyzing that trailer for Wakanda Forever. John, it's been good catching up with you, man. You were gone too long, and we just didn't have time to do any streams without you.
So come over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I can do that. I can come over to see you guys.
All right, guys, leave us a like. Leave a comment. Let's get some conversation started. Let us know what you guys are looking forward to with Phase 5 and 6. And as always, fan out.
Fan out.
Fan out, guys.
See ya.